local real estate expert, Lianna Alvarez.
Welcome, lifers, to the Lianna Alvarez Show, Las Vegas Real Estate, The Insider's Edge, and I'm your host, Lianna Alvarez. The most important hour of radio every Sunday on KLAV 1230 AM, the talk of Las Vegas. Thank you for joining me. The show is dedicated to you and rebuilding Las Vegas's housing and credit markets. We always hear those talking heads discussing real estate, but do those reports really apply to you? Not really. You need local updates. Within every market, there are solutions as well as tremendous opportunities. You just need some trusted advice, and I will be delivering it to you every Sunday at 2 p.m. right here on KLAV 1230 AM radio, the talk of Las Vegas. And I want to remind you, knowledge is power, financial freedom the key, and the insider's edge, priceless. Have you ever heard of the Orange Report and wondered what it was, or want to know what Geico, Fruit of the Loom, and Prudential all have in common? Well, then you'll definitely want to stay tuned to today's show with two of Las Vegas's most influential real estate professionals. We have Heidi Kasama of Prudential, the Summerlin office, who's also the president of our association. And we have Maggiore with us, who's also a managing broker of Prudential, the Sahara office. Welcome.
Thank you.
Good to be here.
Good morning.
Yes. So we've got some wonderful stuff we're going to be talking about today. I'm very excited. For those of you that are listening, this is definitely going to be one of the best shows that you've probably tuned into so far. These are both really top professionals within the real estate market, not only with their own businesses, but also with experience and years of knowledge, managing numbers of other real estate agents, plus very active in the community. So, Heidi, we'll start with you. If you can just give us a little bit of, maybe some of your personal background. I know you have a very diverse background.
Well, thank you. Again, it's a pleasure to be here. Yes, I love real estate. It was kind of drawn into real estate. I spent probably 20 plus years as a CPA. So my husband and I, we owned our own CPA firm up in the Seattle area.
Okay.
And as a natural outgrowth of that, we certainly handled people's tax returns, business valuations, looking at many business aspects. In the meantime, we were also buying our own real estate.
Okay, so you got into it initially for personal reasons.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, as we assisted our clients in the CPA practice with taxes regarding sales of investments in real estate, I would send some good business to realtor agents that I knew. And sometimes I thought, wow, I think they're doing quite well with my referrals.
Right.
And,
you're like, wait a minute, why am I giving this all away?
Yes. And so it started, I got my license back in Seattle area in 1990 and started there. And when we sold our CPA practice, I jumped into it full time.
Okay.
And then we eventually, like many other people listening, decided we wanted more sun. Came down to the Las Vegas area, jumped into it full-time here as soon as I hit the town, and can say I am a fish in water. I love real estate. I think it is great. I think it has many wonderful opportunities for those of us in the business and the opportunities for the people that we serve and their needs. It's the largest investment for a homeowner. It's important for those from a commercial standpoint as well with their businesses, and I love the art of selling.
Right, and it's really just a customer service base for the community.
Absolutely, we've been with everybody going through this. Through the last few years in the community. It's not just the homeowners out there. The realtors have suffered as well. I've seen many people in my office have extremely difficult times going through this as well. So we're all in it together.
Right.
We all want to move forward, which we are, in a positive way. So I'm excited that we're all moving in a positive direction.
Right, and I think it does give realtors an extra sensitivity to our clients that are out there, whether or not they went through, a personal short sale or not, but really experiencing what happened in our marketplace here from a business standpoint. It really gives them an extra sensitivity to the clients as well.
Oh, absolutely. Nobody escaped what we went through with our economy here. So we're all holding hands and going together.
Absolutely. Well, great information. Michael, give us a little bit of your own personal background. What brought you to Vegas? How long have you been here?
Well, thank you, Lianna. First of all, it's a pleasure to be here with you today. I came to the Las Vegas Valley 27 years ago, and I was very involved at a senior level in the hospitality industry. And I really enjoyed the transition from hospitality to real estate.
Is it a similar basis or pretty different?
Extremely so. It's all about customer service and, carrying out with clients, meeting their needs, listening, asking them great questions, following all of their criteria. But after hospitality, I was a businessman here, had 3 businesses in the Las Vegas Valley, and when I sold the first one, I realized that I had paid this huge commission to a business broker.
So very similar to Heidi.
Exactly. I couldn't believe she mentioned it because, here was an opportunity. Well, why shouldn't I just go get my license? Yeah. And I did. And my career now has grown from a real estate agent to a managing broker in about a 14-year period, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I absolutely enjoy what I do each and every day.
Wow. Well, it's really nice because even though you come from such different backgrounds, you both are bringing a lot of experience, not only personally, but also from business background and management background to, be able to bring some, expertise to the listeners and what's going on here in the local market. We talk about, these talking heads that are out there, and we hear these reports, we hear stuff, information on the news, and we think it all directly applies to our local market. And I think the reality is that's not always the case. What we hear going on nationally is not really specific to our local market. So I think that's one of the most important key factors is, identifying what's specifically going on here locally.
You're absolutely right. It's real estate is local, and we have to really evaluate and see what's going on locally. We can have some large trends nationally, but you always have to drill it back down to the local markets.
Yeah, I know I talk even with the Real Estate Radio Network. We're always talking with other markets, and it's interesting to see, we follow certain markets like Arizona. We're about a 6-month lag from their market to, other markets watch us. So it's always interesting because there are those similar, swings, but they kind of happen at a little bit different times. So Michael, how did you happen, you're with Prudential. How did you happen to pick Prudential, and kind of give me a little bit about, your office? I know there's quite a few agents there, correct?
Yes. Our count is right around 200 agents that we supervise on a daily basis. Prudential, for me, when I looked at various real estate companies, it's important that the culture of the company equates to what my needs were as a realtor at the time. I wanted a quality of life in addition to professionalism that would help me with, the training that I needed, the coaching and the mentoring to help me grow my business. As a managing broker, I take a lot of those attributes on a daily basis and bring that to all of the agents. I literally manage my group by walking around. I'm available to them with an open door policy, ensuring that they understand the unique value proposition that our company offers to them, which is culture, production, and really having a purpose.
Wow.
And real estate being such a great, as Heidi touched upon, a great business in the Valley. It's me every day ensuring that I communicate how the market is changing, literally with them from a statistical standpoint.
Right, absolutely. And by the way, if you're just tuning in, you are listening to the Lianna Alvarez Show, Las Vegas Real Estate, The Insider's Edge, here at KLAV 1230 AM radio, the talk of Las Vegas. And we're here talking with local real estate experts, Heidi Kasama and Michael Maggiore. Heidi, tell me a little bit about your office as well. I know you're both with Prudential, but even though the company's one, I know every office is a little diverse and different.
Yes, well, when I came to the Valley, I started with another company for a short while and decided I wanted to open my own brokerage. So I did open my own brokerage, had my franchise affiliation, and started the company here. Grew it to about 80 agents in about 3 years.
Oh, wow.
And then Mark Stark called me up out of the blue. And said, hey, I hear some good things about you. We should have lunch. And I said, okay, and who are you? And we sat and had lunch, and we had very similar philosophies about integrity, commitment to the business, commitment to the agents. Mm-hmm. And so he's a very persuasive man, and yes. I joined, rolled my company into Prudential.
Into the network.
rolled it into the network, and with Mark Stark, I am the managing broker of the Prudential Real Estate office in Summerlin.
Perfect. And for those of you listening, Mark Stark is the CEO of Prudential Americana, which we combined an office. So we went from 6 offices to 5 offices here just in the Las Vegas market. And then we have offices in Arizona as well.
Yes, it's a tremendous organization. In my office, I have about 150 agents, and we work together. It's a very professionally run organization with a lot of support for not only the agents but the consumers that we serve, and very excited about how we help the community.
And is the network, is Prudential the largest brokerage within the Las Vegas Valley, or?
I think it's one of the largest. We have a few large companies in town, but certainly one of the largest. I know as far as we have about, I think it's 74% of the top agents in the Valley are with Prudential, and I think that speaks volumes.
Absolutely.
Because we have the agents that are the professionals, the producers, top listing agents, and so it's a very quality organization that I'm proud to be part of.
Right.
One of the things that Heidi touched upon is that we all work together. We don't compete with each other's offices. We actually complement each other's offices through the network of agents that we have through our entire company.
Right, and I think it does give kind of a varying difference where you have such a presence throughout the Valley. I mean, I grew up here, so I'm pretty familiar with the entire Valley, but for those individuals coming in, you do have a support throughout the entire Valley. If if you focus on one specific area, those agents can, pull support from the other offices, or I know many times I'm out and about and I use all the offices constantly. So great information. Well, for those of you joining us, you definitely want to stay tuned to our next segment. We're going to take a little break, but you definitely want to stay tuned. We're going to be talking about a document called the Orange Report. So stay tuned. We'll be back after a short break. You're listening to the Lianna Alvarez Show, Las Vegas Real Estate, The Insider's Edge, here on KLAV, 1230 a.m., The Talk of Las Vegas.